Hello, this is Asim Nawaz from projectscoach.com, and this is C Sharp Viewers for Beginner series, and this video is the seventh video of this series, and it's about if statements and comparison operators that we will be looking in this video. So if statements are basically, as I already told in my previous video, that if statements are conditional blocks, checkers, and condition checking checkers, and they just work like if this is happens, then this should be happening, and if this not happen, then this should be happening, like this if else general traditional that we use in our own lives. Same we will be doing in our program, that if this thing happened in this program, then this should be done, and if this thing not happen, then this should be done. Similarly, we will be comparing that if this is equals to this, then this should be done, and if this is less than to this, and similarly all other greater than equal to less than signs we will be looking on. So for the working of this statement, I will have just to start a new project in Visual Studio to demonstrate how if statement works. New project, more on if statements. They are the basic structure of if statements are the basic structure of the program. So to demonstrate it, I will need a checkbox, and I will also need a button. So what I will be doing here is that I will be checking that whether this checkbox is checked or not with the help of if statement, and I will checking that if checkbox is checked, then display a message box and that it is checked, and if it's not checked, then also display a message box and it is not checked. So for that, just I have to go to the click event button I have in this click event. So first if, and then parenthesis, and in parenthesis I will write my condition that checkbox 1 dot check property will be checking that if this checked is equals to true. It means that checkbox 1 is checked. So what will happen? A message box will be displayed. Check box is checked, and I will be also adding else if check box 1 dot check property is equals to false. It means that it is not checked. Then what will happen? A message box will be showed displaying that checkbox is not checked. Simple piece of code, that if the checkbox is checked, it means that this property is true, then a message box will be displayed, it is checked. And if it is not checked, then this property will be displayed, it is false. So now as you can see that the checkbox is not checked, so checkbox is not checked, message box will be displayed. Here the checkbox is not checked, and if I am checking this, it means that it is checked. Now message box will be checkbox checked. Simple property that we have just looked at, find out that checkbox is checked or not with the help of these statements. It's very simple. In the same way, I can also check that okay, I have to compile this code. Always remember that never delete the unused part of the code. Simple comment is because if you are going to need that code in future, you will have to edit that comment. You will not lose the code. the command part will not be executed in the execution process. So I am declaring here a bool variable. Bool variable is that variable which is on true or false. My bool equals to true. What I am doing here will be that I will be checking with the hello if statement that my bool is true or false. So if same condition, my bool is equals to true, sorry, then what should happen? A message box should be displayed. Dot show my bool is true. Simple. Now what will happen, that since my bool is true, then it should display a message box with my bool is true. Just clicking the button, here it is. And if I change this property to false, now what should happen? It should not display the message box that my bool is true. It is not displaying, and it's also not telling that what's the value of my bool. So I am adding here else part. Else means that message box dot show my bool is false. Now if this part of the code will not be executed, but will happen that since my bool is false, so this condition will not be true. Since my bool is not true, so this part will be executed and the program will jump from here to here, control will jump from here to here, and this part will be executed. Let's see, here it is, my bool is false. Simple. The next thing I will be explaining you are the comparison operators. Comparison operators are what they just compare two things. Like I am going to take integer a is equals to 1, integer b is equals to 2, integer c is equals to 3. Here I have 3 integers, so I will be checking that which integer is the bigger one, which integer is the bigger one. So if a is greater than b, if a is greater than b, what will happen? Message box display that sorry, a is bigger than b. Mistake, yes, inverted commas. I will add another block of else if a is greater than c, message box dot show a is greater, I am sorry, it's less than, it's the less than symbol, I just forgot, is less than c. Now since a is less than c, so this mailbox should not be displayed. Sorry, if one, okay, here is the problem. Since a is also less than b and a is also less than c, so which of the message box should be displayed? Now let's execute and see what happens. A is less than b, you can see that it just executed this part. It's because if this statement is executed, it is not going to else statement. If the first statement of if executes, then it will just leave the second statement of else state part. So I will just check another thing, that what is the value of a. If a is equals to 1, just 3, change to 3. If a is equals to 3, a is 1, a is 2, sorry, a is 3, else value of a not found. So what will be happening here is, it will be first checking that because of this comparison operator, that whether a is equals to 2. Since it is not equals to 2, so it will skip this part and move to this else if part. It will check that if a is equals to 3. Since it is not equal to 3, then it is moved to last else part, and this message box should be displayed. Let's see what happens. And value of a not found. Simple. So just one more operator I will be explaining you, that is equals to and less than. Similarly, you can also add check conditions like less than equals to, or greater than equals to, or not equals to 2, or equals already told, less than, greater than. These are all signs that comparison operators that just told you that how to work with them. So I hope that you have understood it well. Actually, if you have any query, just comment down there, or go to the link to the description and follow me and or contact me. So thanks for watching. So keep subscribing to my channel, and I hope that you will learn a lot from this series. This is just a simple series, and it will explain a lot and make programming simple for you. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.